We're looking at an introductory to Summer of 69 for bass guitar. So the bass tabs aren't entirely accurate, but they will sound great if you play along with the original. Now, for those that are playing bass for the first time, we need to know where our notes are. Now, obviously this video will have a PDF accompanying it as well. So you'll see on your PDF, it says Summer of 69. Verse 1, I got my first real 6 string, 4 string if you're playing a bass. And the note D, it says D5. As a bass player, all we want to know is the D. D is over here. I'm going to zoom out a bit. You can see it's fret number 5, and it's going to be on the 3rd string from the bottom. There's my note D. It should sound like this. If it doesn't, it means your bass is out of tune. Okay. The next note is going to be an A, and the A is fortunately right above the D. Now just quickly on the picking technique as well, I want to get this going right from the start. Please do not do this very bad technique, because obviously your fingers can't reach the bottom strings. So never do that. Don't do this either. So I don't want you to pick with your thumb. I don't want you to do that. I want you to pick with your first finger. So this is the finger. You must pick like this. You can see from the side up close, I'm resting my thumb on the string that I'm not using, or I can rest it on the pickup, whichever is more convenient. And then I pluck the string, in this case the D note, on the 3rd string like this. And for the timing for a Summer of 69, it's going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and that 1 and 2 and is going to match up with the guitar riff, which should sound something like this. The guitar will be playing this rhythm here, and you can hear that louder strum 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Those louder strums are referred to as accents, and we're going to enforce those accents on bass. So when I play this, not that, and the next one, that's when you're going to play bass with me. So one more time, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then you change to A. I'm not going to show the guitar chords because that's not relevant. You're going to have 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. If your guitarist wants to know how to play it, I will do a video for that too. But let's go back to the bass guitar. And now that we're back on bass, one more time, D is over here, A is directly above it, both in fret 5. A lot of repetition on this for those that are new, to make sure you've got the right notes, right strings, right frets. All those things are very important. Okay, now we spoke about the accents on the guitar, the louder strums. We're going to play along with the accents, not the other muted strums. So that same 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. That same rhythm is going to go along with the guitar. Okay. I want you to play along with me now. I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, and I want you to play when I play. Are we ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 4 and 1 and 2 and again and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 2 and 3 and A and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So for the first 2 lines, when he sings, I got my first real 6 string up until the Summer of 69. I suggest you play that. It's going to sound really cool. It just gives a bit of an enforcement, but more sort of a bigger sound to the piece. When it gets to line 3, when me and some guys, we're going to now go. And you'll notice your rhythm has changed. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. It just starts filling up a little bit more, starts carrying the rhythm a bit. If you don't like that, you can continue with that 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but let the notes ring a bit there, just to get a bit more body to the song. So this is your one choice. And then your. And it's going to sound pretty cool. We got that so far. Now, very important, if there's any questions on what I'm doing with the exercises, or you're not sure, before you ask me a question, take a video of yourself playing the part that's a challenge, send it to me so I can see where we can help the best. Okay, we're now to the chorus. The chorus is going to have B minor. Now, for bass guitar, we don't worry about the fact that it's a minor chord unless we're playing arpeggios. So we're not going to do arpeggios now. We're going to stick straight with the bass note, also known as the root note. Okay, your root note for the B or the B minor is going to be fret number 2, and that's going to be on the 3rd string. Remember, we always count 1, 2, 3 from the thinnest string. So this is B. The A, we already know where the A is. It's fret number 5 on the top string. And notice there that I changed fingers. So please don't play everything with one finger, because you're going to get one really strong, clever finger and 3 very weak fingers. So try and get the fingers a bit more involved. Let's do that B and A again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. D directly beneath it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and then you got your G over here, fret 3, top string. We're going to go through that progression one more time with me. B, A, D is beneath it, and first finger onto the G, fret 3, top string. Rhythm we're going to use for it is that rhythm, so just to get your left and right hand more in view. Notice we spoke earlier about using your first finger to pick with. If you really want to use a plectrum, lots of bass players will frown and say, no, you mustn't use a pick. But there are some pretty good bass players that use a pick as well. So you may use a pick if you want to, but I do agree to try and encourage you to get your fingers using it or playing as much as possible like that. Your rhythm, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, simple as that. With me, 1, 2, 3, 4, bum, bum, bum. We got that. Now that's one bar, and we're going to use that rhythm for each chord. So it's going to go like this: B minor, and A, and D, and G, and repeat. Back to the A, D, G, and the last one. You stop dead on that A. So when he sings "Those were the best days of my life," it's going to be B minor, and you stop dead. Should we try it together one more time? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Stop dead on that A. Sorry about that one that was a bit loose. Okay, we got that so far. Now, after that, I'll need you to listen to the song, and if you're doing it for like a school, inter-school song or something like that for a project, try and keep it simple. It's best if you're new to keep it simple but play it well, than play it exactly note for note and you're not accurate. So rather do something, a little bit of a compromise on the note choice, but make the notes count and make them sound good. It's all about the vibe. Okay. Eventually we get to the bridge. When it goes to "Man, we were killing time," we're going to go to F, B flat and C. I want to show you where the notes are. F is on the 1st fret of the top 4th string. Same rhythm that we used for the chorus. B flat directly beneath it. Make a note of where these chords are found as well, where the notes are found. B flat, also fret 1, string beneath it. And then C is going to be fret 3. You can use your pinky 2, finger 3 or 4, don't really mind. Back to the B flat. So if we were to play your bridge, you'd have this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and. And then you stay on C, and then you have your, and you're back to the beginning part of that you started at the beginning of the song, the D and A that we did the demonstration with the chords of. Your song is really as simple as that. If you end up adding an extra note or two, like say for example now you're busy working with the chorus and you accidentally do this, bit of a view, you do this now. I'm going to play the first chord right, and then I'm going to add an extra note or two in. So instead of going, there's extra note, didn't sound bad, did it? So if you accidentally play an extra note and it sounds cool, do it again. Okay, it's all about the groove, about getting your rhythm strong, and sometimes that little extra note adds variety and makes it more interesting. Otherwise the rhythm could get boring. So once you can do the basic and it's sounding good, and now next time you end up doing this, keep it. Might be a bit of an overkill, but use your own judgment. Feel free to be a bit creative on your rhythms. That should take you through Summary 69. If you're not sure or have any questions, please contact me. Otherwise, enjoy the song. Have a good week. Thank you.